Good evening, everyone. I'm calling the meeting to order of the Townsend Housing Authority on Wednesday, February 20th at 6:30 p.m. I'd like a roll call, please.
Natalie Call.
Chad Sexton-Duranian.
And Laura Schifrin. This meeting is being recorded, and would you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And as always, and never enough, we thank our veterans to enable us to do what we do. Additions, deletions to the agenda unforeseen prior to 48 hours of this meeting, and there has been none that's been brought to my attention. Approval of the meeting minutes of January 9th and February 6th, 2019. I believe we are tabling those this evening, and we will get those hopefully, well, we'll have them by our next meeting. And if we get a draft of those meeting minutes, as soon as we get them, Chaz will be posting them as a draft. Under my report, the only thing that I have done in the last couple of weeks regarding this is in reference to our vacancies on the board, one being for a resident of an affordable housing unit, which is an appointed position, and also one which is an elected position. And we were hoping to have an applicant by this evening so that we could give that recommendation to the Board of Selectmen, and hoping that that person gets appointed and then can actually be on the ballot for the elected position. If we receive an applicant prior to the next Board of Selectmen's meeting, if all are in agreement, that will be sent to each member of the board, and we will take a vote and send our vote and recommendation on to the Board of Selectmen. Okay. Because it is not foreseen that we will have another actual meeting prior to the 26th. We are at the 20th. Right. So hopefully someone will volunteer to help us increase our affordable housing units for low to moderate income residents of Townsend.
May I add under that per our last meeting, I did send out an email to all former any interested party. I actually sent it out to anybody who had come to one of our meetings and signed a sign-in sheet.
Oh, great.
So.
Okay, and no response yet?
I have not. No.
Okay. And that would be any report that I would have at this time. Chaz?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have, I know we got cut off last time. There was a couple of things that I wanted to say in our last meeting, but we needed to jump on with Town Council. And
right.
then I forgot to
to
continue on with that. But it was a continuation of, I have scheduled a meeting with the Housing Authority, with a member from the Planning Board and a member from the Zoning Board. We're going to be meeting on the 25th in regards to the accessory apartments. We're going to be meeting very quickly before the Planning Board meeting that particular time. The information that you had sent out to the Housing Authority in regards to what was sent to you for accessory apartments, that information is going to be discussed. It's also going to be discussed what the Planning Board has come up with as far as the what they're looking at for the bylaw. We're going to get a time where all three boards are going to look at it, have some decisions, we'll make another meeting afterwards, combine all that information, and we'll submit that to the Planning Board with all of our recommendations as far as what we'd like to see on the bylaw for accessory apartments.
Okay.
Second thing is I did talk with I've talked to a couple of of my contacts that are at the Department of Housing and Community Development, CHCD. And I'm going to be talking on Monday with Chris Clutchman on the state. She is going to be, I'm going to be trying to get her to come to our meeting on the 23rd, I think it is, our next meeting, that we had asked for a representative. Let's see.
I have not booked another meeting with
That-
Town Hall
The 13th, I'm sorry.
of March?
Yes.
Oh, I do have that, and I don't have it with me, but I do remember seeing that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to ask if she would be available to come to our meeting on the 13th. She is going to be able to help us with some information in regards to the housing portion of our master plan. And she also has ideas in regards to different programs that are available to us to assist us with our future projects. And,
Awesome.
yep, so she said that she'll definitely, she'll have an answer for me. I talked with her briefly yesterday, I talked with her again briefly today.
Awesome. Thank you, Chaz.
Yep, and I think that's all I have.
All right, and I see where number 9 and 10 have already been discussed. That's on our agenda. Like, I did 9 under my report, which is about the 2 vacancies, and then you basically did 10, which is about our joint meeting with planning and the master plan.
Well, that's different.
Meeting with John. Well, that's still in reference to the housing chapter of the master plan.
Correct.
Granted, this announcement in our agenda is in reference to planning and the master plans meeting with John Hume on February 25th.
Right.
Certainly, if there is going to be a quorum of the THA, which means, Natalie, if you would be attending that, we'll have to post as a joint meeting as well. So please let me know by Thursday
Okay.
if you intend to do that, so I can let Beth know. Because Chaz and I are already on planning.
That's right.
Should you be attending, we would have a joint meeting.
What date would that be, March?
We would have a joint
What
meeting.
date is that again, please?
It is Monday, the 25th,
Correct.
which is the day before the Board of Selectmen's meeting. And are we,
We're on for the 26th for our budget.
right, and do we have to post jointly for that one? Maybe I should do that just in case.
I would do it just to be safe.
Okay, because we're going to be there. and
I'll be there.
certainly- Okay, so
I'll be there.
we'll
Yep.
Yeah,
post for
we'll
that.
Post for that.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay, make sure that gets done.
Could you also, I could also add that the MHP meeting in Leominster, I'm going to be going to that tomorrow as well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for doing that.
That's at 5 o'clock, it looks like, in Leominster. I've already RSVP'd to them, so...
Okay, good.
Okay,
And that's MHP, but it's part of MRPC?
correct.
So you'll be on Abbott Ave in Leominster? Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Because I have something else at that time as well, so I really appreciate you doing that. We can go over the mail now, because there are no appointments at this time. And then the 3.1 here, I did not follow up on, yet Attorney Costa was... Do you have his number in your phone from our conference call? If you wouldn't mind looking that up while I do this. Unless you would like to do this, Natalie. Here, why don't you open that one? And then I'll just go over one notice here from, one notice here is we've received the written resignation from Betty Ann Coleman. And I could read that into the record. To whom it may concern, this is dated February 10th, so it's after our last meeting. I regret to inform you that I must resign as a tenant member of the Townsend Housing Authority effective immediately. Due to several health issues, I have had to curtail some of my activities, and Betty Ann did let me know that personally, that she was having a lot of health issues. It has been a pleasure and an honor to work alongside Lori Schifrin and Chaz Sexton Diorian, as they are honorable and hardworking people. I am thankful for the housing and an opportunity to serve the town of Townsend. Sincerely, Betty Ann Coleman. That was very nice of her to say, and we have the utmost respect for her and the time that she did spend with us, and we hope that she is feeling better soon. And just to... I thought I had silenced myself, and I didn't. So I apologize. We also have a notice, January of 2019, from MMA Policy Committee on Municipal and Regional Administration, best practices, and I don't see a date on this, but it gives a website that we can visit if we like. Why don't I give that to you? It may be something that's already on your list. Planning for Housing Production Grant Program, I think eligible grants, assistance, how to apply. Now this one as well, Chaz, I'm going to give this to you. Maybe fill up that schedule of public activities that you're doing. This is
that the-
masshousing.com planning.
Okay.
Okay.
What is this?
That is not the DLTA,
Okay.
but it does talk about grants.
Is this the conference? Because I'm scheduled for that.
Well, this is an MAA.
Oh, this is for 40Bs. Okay.
Okay. And then this one is Municipal Finance Management Seminar. Maybe I pass this over to you, although it depends on our budget because the cost is $800. And,
Maybe I have it online.
can you just look into this before we meet with the Board of Selectmen on our budget and see if that's something we shouldn't be talking to them about, or if nothing else, they have that for staff.
Okay.
Maybe there's somebody from staff, and this is the same as one of the other ones. And this is called Trash. And this, being the last one, is from the water mill, Wednesday, February 20th, that's today. CC Pat Hickey. Is this the one you're talking about? For immediate occupancy, a two-bedroom unit?
Correct. That's an affordable apartment.
Okay, so
That
we'll
is in
read this for everyone's information. This is how other communities share their affordable housing units that are available. It's something that we've done in the past regarding Coppersmith Way. When we have an affordable unit that's not going as quickly as one might think it would go, that we definitely let all of the surrounding areas know that this is available. So we have information here that was sent to Beth Faxon of our Land Use Department, which is what the Townsend Housing Authority was under before, but never written before. We currently have a two-bedroom unit available that is ready for immediate occupancy. The unit includes heat, AC, and hot water. The property is elevator-operated and has security access. We offer one parking space. If extra parking is needed, it needs to be processed with the City of Fitchburg. Washer and dryer hookup, and have extra storage available per unit. The unit rent is $1,036 a month. This property is a pet-friendly community. A pet fee will depend on the weight on the pet.
Of the pet.
Yeah, it should be of, but it's on, which is very interesting. If you have any applicant interested in this offer, please provide the application attached and have them return the form completed with all the information to us at the earliest convenience. We will need an applicant copies of the Social Security cards, birth certificates, and I'm reading this so that you, the public, will know what's required when you do make an application for an affordable housing unit. and picture ID 18 years plus of all household members. We will need as well as 2 months' worth of income verifications, assets information, and 5 years of prior landlord references. They can schedule a viewing of the unit with us from Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you have any questions, please call us at 978-400-0164, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and they will be able to assist you. Again, this is Watermill Apartments, Wingate Companies, 142 Water Street in Leominster. But the property is in Fitchburg.
Yes, it's right
Okay.
on Main Street. It used to be, I think, an old hotel that they've converted into.
Could be. They've done a lot of renovations on Main Street in Fitchburg. I will tell you from my experience as a real estate licensee, and I've done a lot of management over the past 20 or 30 years, that a lot of what is stated here is what is necessary to rent an apartment or a unit or a house. In that, you have to have your references, you have to have your IDs of anyone over 18 who's going to reside in the property, and also income verifications are necessary in order to get any type of rental unit. The thing that is very good about this one, to the positive side, is that everything is included basically in your rent, which is the heat, AC, and hot water. It does not include your electric or your Wi-Fi, but it does include those things, and that is a very reasonable rent for a 2-bedroom unit, including all of those things, as well as a washer and dryer hookup and extra storage being available and a parking space. All those are good things. The fact that it's a pet-friendly community and a pet fee will be charged. I have not seen where it is charged by weight of the pet, but they do mention one pet, and I will tell you, again from experience, that I receive a lot of phone calls from people who have multiple pets. It's a very difficult situation to be in. I don't know of any, actually, rentals that will take multiple pets. And again, from experience, I know a lot of landlords have had difficulty with some people who are allowed one pet, and all of a sudden they have 6 or 8 or 10, and then there's a great deal of damage done, and not enough that any pet deposit could take care of. So again, this will be videotaped, and the information will be available on YouTube. And
They can, if there is interest, they can email us at housing@townsend.ma.us, and I'll send the application to you, and on the application it has all the information that you would need to, where to send it and who to call.
And I'm okay, if Natalie, you're okay with having this posted
Okay.
on our website as an
Okay.
affordable unit, and then they can see the application
Okay.
and all that's involved that they will need.
That I can do.
Okay, that's awesome. So that's all the mail. And then, were you able to find
I
Attorney
have the main
Costa's?
number for him. I can't
Not his
find the email.
cell when
I
he-
don't have
Did
that.
he call us or did we call him?
I called him, and I thought I put his number.
Okay, so here we have on the agenda, we were going to vote the warrant article prepared by Attorney Costa to present to the Board of Selectmen, and I believe we were going to try to do that for our meeting with the Board of Selectmen. So, because of that 30 days
we
notice
ever
before
get-
the warrant,
Did we get that back from him?
no. No.
Well, this is the number that was on his letterhead that for the response that he had sent.
I'm going to...
463-7700.
I will just try to see if I can reach him. And I apologize because I did this last Friday, but never was able to follow up. do a, no. I did it wrong. Okay, there was no space for
So
recording in his mailbox.
Would we be able to, if we get that, send it by email and each vote by email? We could do that.
I will, yeah, I will, as soon as, as soon as I get back to my office, I will send him an email and ask him if he has that, because it was a very simple thing. We were only going to eliminate things.
Correct.
Not add anything to what the warrant was, so, and he did in fact say that it was a very simple thing, and it shouldn't take long for him to do. So I'll send him a reminder email, and we'll try to get that done before the Board of Selectmen's meeting on Tuesday, but we're actually going to post for a joint meeting, so we might be able to affirm that to them at the time that we meet them. I mean, I can let them, I can copy Sue, and let her know that this is our intent, so that when they post for that meeting, we can review those things with them, and maybe not just the budget, because that won't this won't take long. And then 3.2 is the budget update meeting with the selectmen to confirm for February 26th, which we have been confirmed. Okay. Is there any other business to come before us this evening?
I saw an email that said something about March 9th. For
That was
budget. Is that different?
like a seminar. That was
Okay.
not,
Okay.
because it went to all the department heads.
Okay.
And I don't know if I'm saying it right when I'm saying seminar.
They are-
Maybe the process that they're going to go through.
Well, they have opened up they have a Saturday meeting,
Yes,
and they've opened it up to all boards and committees.
and that's at 9 o'clock.
Correct.
And that is in,
Here.
where? I can't remember. I remember seeing the email, but I can't remember
All
where.
boards, committees, commissions, to a fiscal year 20 budget meeting on March 9th at 9 a.m. If you could please inform the members of your committees, boards, commissions, it would be appreciated. So this is on March 9th at 9 a.m., and I believe that's a Saturday, right?
It is, but what room? Where?
Doesn't say. They would probably do it in the Great Hall, I would assume.
Okay, so now that we have discussed it, who might be able to attend? And if we have, right now, I don't think they can, well, they consider the three of us a quorum, but they wouldn't consider two of us a quorum because we're a five-member board with two vacancies, so,
Well, I have two hats in the ring, so I'll be there.
Okay. Are we good with that, or did you want to attend that as well?
No, I can't, because I have a VFW.
Okay.
VFW event that
Okay,
day.
why don't we just say that you'll represent, and did you got the email, so
Correct.
could you just respond to it and say that at tonight's meeting, we appointed you
Okay.
to attend that meeting for our board? Now, is there anything else?
None here.
Okay, and I would like to once again just remind the public that we do have those two vacancies. Would love to hear from you ASAP. And also, we still have the trainee as videographer to help Hartley out is still also available. And I would recommend to any parents of teenagers or college-age students who would be interested in something like this to mention it to your family members. I won't just say children, it could be grandchildren or otherwise, and they're probably not watching this particular video. So,
We're so popular.
right. So, Hartley, we hope that works out for you soon. We do appreciate your help
Yes,
all the
very much
time.
so.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so hearing no other business to come before us this
I
evening-
would like to
Oh,
make a
just
motion.
just a moment, just a
this-
moment,
oh.
just a moment.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Sheila. Yes, I know, one of my favorite people.
My thing went off, so I didn't know if you could hear me. Hey, I just wanted to meeting in here is just finished, so if it's still worthwhile for me to do.
No, we've just finished. We were calling, we actually were just adjourning. I don't want you to worry about it. I can catch you up on what's happened tonight, but we'll certainly let you know about next week. We are meeting before the Board of Selectmen. I don't think we have a time yet.
No.
We don't have a time yet, but we are meeting before the Board of Selectmen on Tuesday, the 26th.
Yes.
So if you, and they begin at 6 PM, but I can keep you posted and let you know when we're on that agenda.
Okay, that sounds perfect. And I apologize, the last one, I was actually in Boston.
Uh-huh.
I got like a 4 o'clock meeting, and then there was speaking at like 6:30 in Boston.
Okay.
I had it mixed up. I thought it was going to be, but I had it on for the 13th. I don't know why.
Okay,
I thought you knew it was going to be before.
right.
So, yeah, maybe I
Okay, I'd love to, and I'll give you a call to make that arrangement, okay? No. That's all right. Okay. Thank you for calling. And I'll tell you, we're still videotaping the meeting, so now your constituents know that you are always, that we are on your mind, and we appreciate that. We very, very much do. Thank you so much, Sheila. Okay. You too. Bye-bye. So that is where Sheila is on
She's always
our
on our
court.
side,
She's
yeah.
always on our side. And even when she can't make it, she's seeing the emails, and she is a very busy woman, for sure. So I will entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting at 6:58 PM.
I would like to make a motion to adjourn.
I second the
Second?
motion.
Any other discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, like sign? None. We are adjourned. Thank you again, Hartley.
Thank you.
Hartley.